Plat. We all need it. I'm going to show you 3 different methods to farm Plat in this video. The first method is going to net you a lot of consistent Plat. It's going to be your baseline. It's going to be your go-to technique. This method is going to be amazing for you. Once you get more market experience, you can go ahead and move on to the second technique as well. If you already have market experience, that's great. The first and second technique are going to be your 2 core earners. They're going to make so much platinum. The third technique is going to be risky. You're going to want to put Plat into it, and it can net you a lot of Plat. It's the one that makes you the thousands of Plat an hour, like you saw in the thumbnail. It's going to be your technique that you really, really want to be able to optimize, but it requires the utmost pinnacle of market experience and selling expertise. So let's get right into it. Now, I know plat farming sounds silly because there are actually only 2 ways in the game to get plat. That's trading and spending money. The farming aspect comes from when you farm those materials that you can use then to trade for platinum. So in this video, that's what I'm going to be doing, is showing you 3 different techniques to get that trading material. And when it comes to selling that trading material, you really have to use Warframe.Market. If you already know what this is, then just skip ahead to the next part of the video. The timestamp should be built into the video. The best way to buy and sell all of your platinum goodies is to go on this website called Warframe.Market. The reason you want to do this, and the 2 big advantages it has over trade chat, is that first, you don't have to sit in this Warframe.Market all day. It automatically detects when you're online. Like say, we look at a list of parts here. You see that these people are online in-game. The bot automatically detects when you're online. It will show up here. When someone wants to buy something from you, they click this, copy the whisper message over, and they can message you while you're in a mission grinding the platinum. So it's really, really great because you don't waste all of your time like you do with trade chat. This is 10 times more efficient. And second, you can see all of the price histories. If you go over here to the statistics, you can see that it's all of its prices that has ever gone for is listed right here. You see there's a huge, this just came out. It has huge amount of volume, people buying it, like 700 orders in one day. That's absolutely insane, going for so much platinum. Well, 36 for how easy it is to grind. It's a lot of platinum. So it is extraordinarily good, and if you're still using trade chat, just don't even think about that anymore. Don't even ever look at it again. Like, it's so bad compared to Warframe.Market. To use Warframe.Market, it's pretty simple. I'm here on the Blood Rush page. This is one of the mods you're going to be grinding later in the video. It has pretty much always stayed at 10 platinum, and it always has like 50 orders a day, so it's a great mod to sell. So to sell it, you just click place order in the bottom right and simply go to want to sell. Of course, you don't want to buy because there's already a million sell orders. You only click want to buy if you want to get like maybe a rank 10 mod, which no one ranks up their mods, so it's pretty rare. That's one of the ways to grind platinum. It's not included in the video since I think farming endo is a terrible way to farm platinum. Sure, I mean, it's consistent, but it's so boring, and the returns is just nothing. So the price per unit, you want to like say, okay, I'm gonna sell a Blood Rush mod for a 10 plat. I only got maybe 4 of them. They're of course rank 0. Initial visibility, you want that set to visible so people can actually see it, and then post. Order placed, and now everyone can see that. Let me click online in games, refresh the page, and everyone looks, wow, mine's at the top. I'm going to delete that because I don't have any blood rushes on me that I want to sell. The final thing that you must know is that since I have been spending so much time teaching you how to grind all of this platinum, I have had no time to do it myself. So please hit the like button and pay me that sweet, precious platinum. Alright guys, the first platform I'm going to be showing you is the most consistent and easy platform to do. So what you're going to want to find is the Lewis buy. I'm going to put a chart up on the screen of all of the mods that are actually worth something. So these are the ones that you're going to want to look out for. There's a high chance of dropping you mods that are actually worth something. They can immediately sell for like 5 or 10 plat. and it can return multiple of these per run, which each run only takes like 4 minutes. I can do it in 4 minutes pretty easily. And then you have a minute to load it up again. In an hour, you're going to be grinding out a lot of platinum with this technique. Again, it's very consistent compared to the other ones and definitely not as hard. So what you're going to want to have is probably Nova Prime. The other popular ones are like what's his name? The one that goes through the dimensions. It's Limbo, and Wukong's also a good one for this mission. I'm going to use Nova because that's going to get through it the fastest. So let's get started. Alright, so A site, shoot that button, go through this portal, hit start training, shoot the portal open again, go back there.
Be on the lookout for localized continuity disturbances. You may be able to turn these to your advantage.
I just used operator because it's way easier for that part, because all those lasers stun you and it's so annoying. Auto breach, definitely get it. Very good. Not that expensive. Okay, B site. Alright, so at B site, starts out with the hack. Take a right, go through that door, portal down here. What you're going to want to do is get up to the second level, and I'm going to crack in the ceiling. Then step on this button. You can portal all the way down to the door and to the console. Another auto breach. Okay, so now at C, shoot open this door, walk right into this portal, and this is where it starts with the hack. Go out here, shoot this chandelier down, go back to the portal. Then there should be a hole where that chandelier fell. And in this portal, should be just a button here, go up here, go through this portal. It's the cleanest melee portal open I've ever done. Okay, shoot that box, go back to the portal. Go in here. Portals, portals, portals. Okay, step on this button, shoot that button. Might be easier just to do that section with your operator as well. It gives you more control. Alright, so you want to get that explosive through this portal that you shoot the button to summon. Go through the portal yourself, shoot the container you just sent through, and you're at the console. Alright, so our second method of grinding plat is going to be relic opening. Now this is the easiest and simplest one to get into, so for absolute beginners, it's pretty good. And if you haven't unlocked the Lewis Spy yet, or gotten like your operator, and you still want platinum, then yeah, sure, go for it. But you do also want a big knowledge of the Warframe.Market, so you know exactly which primes are going to be worth more than other primes. So say you have like a burst in prime part versus a frost prime part. A beginner might not know that the frost prime part is going to be worth tons of platinum versus a burst in which prime part, which is worth 2 platinum. It's definitely something you probably want to do when you're a little bit more experienced with the market. So my suggestion is to go with the first platinum method until you are pretty confident in knowing all the prices for the prime parts. You'll know that after, of course, you're buying all your primes from all that platinum you're getting. It's pretty self-explanatory. To get relics, all you need to do is do pretty much any endless mission. Some non-endless missions drop them, but mainly just like endless missions means like your defense, where you can just keep on going and going and going and defending, or your survivals, where you just keep on surviving. So those are going to be where you get the relics. Some relics are worth much more than others. For example, I have a lot of vaulted relics since my account's pretty old. Vaulted relics means you cannot earn them anymore, which means the parts in it are going to be a lot more valuable since you just can't get them anymore. The price will only go up as long as parts are vaulted. Vault. And to open them is pretty simple. What you're going to want to do is just head down the Void Fissures tab and click on whichever one you really want to do. Exterminations and rescues are going to be your fastest. My suggestion is if you really, really want to get a lot of platinum out of this, you want to look at, okay, well, what's new? What just came out? Right now, it's Octavia. Octavia Prime just came out at the time of recording. So you want to go onto the Warframe wiki, figure out which relics you need to grind, because remember, no one has the relics for Octavia yet. You're going to have to grind them as soon as she comes out, or as soon as the new Prime comes out. Get those relics, go do those missions. Hopefully you get a part. If you drop a part and the Prime just came out, then it's going to be worth like 50 platinum. It's definitely going to be worth your time. It's going to be very, very good. And if you happen to run into anyone else that is also trying to get these, you can probably snag some parts from them, because you can obviously choose between the 4 prime parts at the end of the mission. It's going to be very beneficial for you to do that. So yeah, try and get market experience for this one. You can't really calculate exactly how much platinum you're going to be making, but I assume per hour it's going to be like probably 100 or so. It's going to be plenty. But that also depends on if you're actually grinding the relics or you're just opening ones you already have. You should probably only do this when you already have relics. You're just going to naturally get relics over time. So there's really no point in just farming relics just to be opened. Alright, so this is the third platinum farming technique that I'm going to show you. This one is for the people who love just sitting in trade chat all day, that are going to get into Warframe.Market and are thinking, how do I scam people on this? Because trade chat is full of scamming, right? So when I want to do that on Warframe.Market, wouldn't that just like, because you can't scam people because you can see the average prices. Well, I'm going to show you how you can sell items for a little bit higher price than what they're actually worth. What you're going to want to do is, first of all, you're going to have a little bit of platinum in your pockets before you can start this technique. And you want to find a item like Rhyme Rounds here that has a pretty decent price. You don't want to buy something that's like super cheap. You don't want to pick a super cheap item, but you want to find something that is a little bit more expensive, like maybe even a prime set. Something that sells too. You have to check that it actually sells. This one sells at like 20 to 40 each day. That is very good. So what I am seeing here from this is there is 12 Rhyme Rounds mods that people are selling for 18, 19, 20 plat. And if I buy out all those 12 and I price it at 27 plat, so I'm raising the price by 7 whole plat, then, and I buy out all of my competition that wants to sell theirs, you instantly buy it out. Anyone who comes out of these 30 people a day, they come in here, they see, okay, you have 13 Rhyme Rounds and you're selling them at 27 plat. They have to buy from you. You're making an insane profit margin. It might take a little bit longer to sell. You're going to have to sit and kind of watch it all day, but you don't have to do any missions for this, and its platinum gain can either be low or insane, all depending on just how much skill you have in doing this as a businessman. So, but it is a great way to get platinum if you just want to sit here and basically just buy out all your competition, raise the price, you win. I mean, there's really not much to it. Of course, you might want to be at a higher mastery rank just so you have those extra trades, especially with some items you have to watch out for, like where's the sculptures, like these, because if you want to buy someone out, like say you want to buy this guy out, you can only actually give away like 5 of these in one trade, so it can only sell you 5 at a time, which means if you want to buy his stock out, you will have to go through 3 trades. So this is a pretty quick, and not really quick, but it is a little bit dirty to do people like this because you're raising the price of an item. It's totally fine. It will make you plat, make you a good amount of plat. Basically, you're running a monopoly on whichever item you want to choose. The next way to grind platinum is a little bit of a bonus. So if you look over at these ribbons, you can this is if you're a little bit bored and you want to gamble. Because ribbons, if you look on the there's a whole separate market area for ribbons, the auctions section. Some of them go for just absolutely insane prices, like buyout price 800. They start at like 500. Some of them go up to like right here you see thousands. Kuva, yeah, okay, this one's absolutely insane when it comes to the stats. So no wonder it goes for thousands of platinum. You can just go over to the market. You want to buy your Riven mod veiled. They only cost like 30, 35 plat. So you want like a rifle veiled. This is what I'd go for at least. Yeah, 23 plat. And you just open those up. You can't really time these because all the missions are different, completely random. It's a very low chance that you're gonna actually get something that's really good, but it's just a little bit of fun that you can have. Of course, you can get these the normal way, which is doing the whole sortie events. But if you can't really get through level 100 missions and that sort of thing, then honestly, I think it's more fun if you just buy them because you're gonna be making a lot of platinum from the other techniques, and you might just get bored of running Lewis by 100 times a day. It will definitely get you platinum though. That's a swage guarantee. That's pretty much it for the video, guys. Please like and subscribe for more content. I really do appreciate it. The likes pay me a lot of money. The likes paid for this microphone here. Gave me a lot. I pretty much spent all the money I made on the first platinum farming video that I made last year. And I decided to update it this year. So hopefully you guys enjoy.